Hey guys, come with me while I make an Easter top hat for Makai's school competition. Here are the inspiration pieces from the internet. So I took elements of the first hat and the second hat, which I combined. Here goes. Okay, so I'm about to make this Easter hat, top hat. We bought a fan recently, so this is the part of the fan box. And this is the Bristol board that I'll be using, black Bristol board. And these are some leaves that I am going to put around. Now the leaves came on stems, but I'm cutting part of the stem off, just part, so that this will just lean up. I need the structure to stay to the edge, but I just need this to lean up against the top hat. So here goes. We're going to use the stapling machine, and we're going to use a glue gun as well. So the first step was to cut the top hat so that I have space on top of the top hat, but push it through the hole, push it through enough. And now I'm going to attach it to the rim of this hat here. Right, so to secure the hat, I pushed it through and did this so that it could stay onto this. Now, even though here isn't perfect, here is where the leaves will go. So it will block this part anyway. So the hat is coming to come, but here is where we're gonna do the leaves coming around the edge and bring the hat to life. Right, so now here along this part is open, so I'm going to use some glue on the glue gun along here. Right, so what I did was pretty much lay out the leaves so I could see how much space I had, if I could overlap them, or if they needed to pick up their own space, because I only had one bunch of leaves. So top down, I'll fix them to suit before I actually stick them. So this is how it's going. So even though on some parts, the base was a little far from the rim of the hat, when I stick on the leaves, I'm letting the leaves come up onto the hat so it will hide any imperfections. So this is what I have stuck so far with the glue gun. Good, so I've changed location for better stance. Here is the finished leaf look. I still have to do the top of the hat. I just went through looking for any spaces, like here. I have 2 leaves remaining. So, but I have a lot of decorating to do here. So I may not use them right now. So this is it so far. Top hat. Right, so this was the top. This was coming out from the rim of the hat. So I wanted to put it on top to give it more structure of the top hat. And then I cut out this piece of Bristol board to match this, just to give it a little bit more structure. And then I'm going to use this ribbon to hide it because he's wearing blue. So although I cut out this piece first, which would fit exactly on this, I think I wanted something to come down along the sides of the top hat. So this would kind of come along the sides. So I think and then I cut a bigger circle instead. Good, so what I did was I rest the lid on top of the open hat, because it has a little bit more space. I folded this in to make a kind of cap. I am going to glue gun around the rim, and then I'm going to use this ribbon to hide where I stuck down. So I'm going to do it with the hat upside down for greater control. So I'm just going to put glue around here and press and stick. Right, so I ended up taking out this contraption because it was just protruding too much. So this is what the top of the top hat looks like currently. I am going to now put the band around it to hide all these imperfections. Didn't come out as smooth as I hoped. I mean, it's not bad, and what I could do is just use some decorations on top that would kind of come down and hide some of this. But I really wanted to use the blue because he's wearing blue suspenders and a blue tie, and it would match. But I really don't like how this didn't come out smooth enough. I'll probably try to go in with a second level, a second layer of it. Okay, so the second level didn't do much to make me feel better, but I guess it's a little better than it was. So it just has the hat with a broader rim. We'll work on the decorations. We'll seriously work on the decorations. Right, so for the most part, the structure of the hat is finished, but I now have to decorate around the rim with what should look like, I guess, mud, because the theme is dinosaurs. It's a dinosaur Easter hat. On top is going to have, as in the picture, a dinosaur coming out of an egg that I'm planning to make with a balloon. Layer it with some paper towel and stuff, and glue and water, and then let Makai paint it to look like an egg breaking open with a dinosaur. I'll take the smallest dinosaur from the pack, probably this little green one here, to show that the dinosaur is now being born, and I'll put other dinosaurs around the rim. So I will use the mud and the greenery interspersed around the leaves to decorate it and the dinosaurs, and then just do the egg, and that should be it. So I got this nesty thing from Down by Fortune, and I'm just going to spread it around and stick it in, and then I'm going to go in with the moss, fake moss, intersperse it before I put the dinosaurs on it. I also have 3 eggs that I will let Makai paint in the blue color to bring in the blue here, because as I said, he's wearing suspenders that will be blue. Yeah, so he's wearing blue suspenders, so I am trying to bring in as much blue as possible because the dinosaurs have a kind of greenish theme, but I want the blue to come in. I bought this at Checkpoint. I bought most of these things at Down by Fortune in Crown Point, but I bought this at, I think, Page's Bookstore and the Bristol Board. So these eggs now will have to be painted blue to tie in, just 3 eggs to match the picture that I found online. Right, so the rim is halfway there. This is kind of the nest I'm making for the dinosaurs. So all the dinosaurs will be around here, as many as could hold. I have to find a way to hide this seam. And well, on top we're gonna have the dinosaur coming out of the egg. So this whole pack of dinosaurs was $55. I won't use all because they're heavy, but I'll take out a few. So this is the smallest one. So she or he will be coming out of the egg, and I don't want the colors to be too much. 2 half rocks were inside the packet as well, and these little trees, two or so little trees. So I don't know if I'll put them up there or if I'll put them down here, because if this one comes out of the egg, I don't want to detract from the egg. But I don't want to use like this dinosaur is so close to green. I'm not sure if I should use it or use the colors that more pop. But I'll definitely put 2 or 3 dinosaurs, even 4, around the rim. I kind of wanted them looking up, anxious to see the baby that's being born. the little dinosaur. So I don't know, but I'll just have them around. Right, so as in everything, I kind of do a layout first before I stick. Even though I didn't like this color being so close to the green, so it wouldn't pop, is one of the little, and it's big, is one of the lighter dinosaurs. And remember, it's only Bristol board I'm really using, and a fan box. These are the fan box. I'll put a couple of the trees there. I may use these half rocks, but the trees look kind of nice, add some dimension and depth. So I'll use the yellow, this green, the orange, and I think this little blue one here, and then of course this baby green on top. And then I'll do the egg glass that this one will be coming out of. Oops, I forgot, I have to leave space for the other eggs that I bought. All right, I'll put the other eggs on the other side. Right, so to hide the seam here, I just cut a slit of the Bristol board. I'm gonna stick it here with the glue gun. I also want to write the word Easter coming downwards on it, because in the sample I found online, Easter was written across, but just to be different, and you know, I'll use Easter for this. All right, so I brought in some additional light, a study lamp, so that I could really pick up on any imperfections. Here would definitely have to be fixed. Of course, this is glue gun, so this can peel off. So I'll definitely fix this. And I was thinking of making my own letters with Bristol board, but I might just try and buy the letters Easter. So I stuck one dinosaur so far, a few more to go now. Right, so the messy look we just had, I'm using this dinosaur to hide it. So I'm not sure if I'll put the word Easter here again. Clearly I'm winging things as I go along, but I like how this dinosaur hides all the mess that was below. And this glue gun part is easy to take off because this is fresh. Right, so for the most part, the hat is finished, the decoration. So we have the leaves, we have the moss, we have the nest, we have the dinosaurs, we have the little trees, we have dinosaurs stuck out on the side, anxious to see the baby being born. Still toying with putting these eggs, the 3 eggs to the front, because the highlight is supposed to be the dinosaur coming out of the egg on top and the word Easter. So I just may leave these out totally and focus on making the dinosaur for on top, the dinosaur egg for on top. And well, as we just bought the fan came with this bag. This held the motto. So this looks like, you know, icky stuff, nasty little icky stuff that might be inside the dinosaur egg. So I'll kind of strip these up and put it, well, I won't put blood because I don't think blood will come out of the dinosaur. But I think I'll use it as a kind of stuffing, filling for inside the dinosaur egg. May or maybe not. But Mackay would definitely be painting the egg in the blue, the shade of blue that the dinosaur is coming out of. So the egg will be here and kind of broken up. And I think that will be it. So to make the egg that the dinosaur is coming out of, I just blew this balloon, not big, just to match the dinosaur a little bit. Then I will layer paper towel also and let it stick, paper towel, glue, water, and let it harden. I was thinking of using a paper towel roll or a toilet paper roll, but to get it into the circle, I'm not sure how it would work. And I'm just winging things at this point. So once it hardens, then it will be enough to paint. Right, so to make the egg, I have the balloon. I'm just layering paper towel and Bristol board with water and glue. And when it gets hard, when it dries and gets hard, my plan is to pop the balloon and the shell would remain. And this would be the egg that the dinosaur comes out of. So I just layering them randomly, kind of stripping up the Bristol board and using water and glue. Right, so here we are with most of the balloon done. As I kept going around, pieces kept raising up, so I used probably this entire Elmer's glue. The question is, do I freeze it or just dry it in front of a fan? I think I'm going to freeze it because since water is in it, then freezing it would get it really hard fast. So I'm going to put it in a deep freeze and we'll see how it comes out. So that little adorable laughing you're hearing is my tiny background. At this stage, if the egg doesn't work, I don't know what I will do because I don't have a plan B. I just saw a piece of this raising up, but okay, I guess not. So, this is the hat until the egg is hard and painted, and we will see. So everything is staying on pretty good. The dinosaurs are stuck, little eggs stuck. Oh, I have to get the words Easter to write on it. Easter and the egg, and that will be the end of the project. He is going to be wearing suspenders. As I said, suspenders, blue suspenders and bow tie. I bought that at Checkpoint along with our black pants. Yeah, so this was $240. The pants is a black pants that is pretty long. The pants is $115. But the plan with the pants is just to, I guess, hem it up because he will grow and the waist may still be the same size. At first though, I bought this green hat down by Fortune, but of course it was too big, but I would have padded it. But because the best dress and best hat will be judged together and I wanted everything to match, it didn't make sense to spray paint this blue, so I just made the hat black to match the pants, put in the band, to tie in the suspenders and bow tie, and he'll wear a white shirt, and that's it. Okay, so it's now afternoon and the balloon, of course, did not hold up. It's still here, but remember I tried to freeze it this morning and it is now wet. So I'm trying to use magazine paper and masking tape. I bought a whole roll of masking tape to try to firm it up so that when I pop the balloon I will still have a shell, because right now all of the tape, all of the tissue is mush. Okay, so Makai is now going to so the balloon, a naughty person burst the balloon before it was time. But this is how the shell has come down from the table. This is how the shell has come out. And so it's a nice shell. This is where the dinosaur is going to come out on top. And this is the balloon inside. So I wanted to leave the balloon inside so that he could paint it. But now he is going to paint it. I mixed the colors already. And he's just going to paint randomly. Makai, hold the paintbrush. Hold the paintbrush. Right. Paint randomly on this. Good job. Yes. Don't put your mouth on it. Good job. Good. Oh, no, you don't have to press in the egg like that. Okay, if you want to use his hands, you could.
You're the other way.
All right.
Hello. Put it here. Put it here.
Put it on the egg. Paint it on the egg. I'll help him.
Oh, Lord. You putting it all over your pants.
Okay. And his
all
face.
over your face.
All right. Put it on this. Put it on this. Paint the egg. Good job. Paint it. Use the paintbrush. Use the paintbrush. Okay, when he has help him hold the paintbrush.
Look.
Look, Daddy helping you. Oh, God. It's okay. I'll do still shots. That is all.
Whoa!
Yep.
Okay, put it on the egg and put it on the egg. Put it here. Touch the egg. Touch the egg. Makai, put it on the egg. Right. Okay. Okay. I'm not saying to destroy the egg, but his face. All right. Come, put it, touch it on the egg. And hold the egg. When you hold his hand and just put it on the egg, please. The same egg with the... Right. Good job. Oh my gosh.
You made a good mess.
Okay. All right, that's enough. Right, so last night, Makai and I worked on the egg. He did the painting. And the inside of the egg, of course, was wet. Based on the fact that I tried to put it in the freezer with water and glue. But now we're at a stage where I'm going to use the inside of the bag that came with the fan motor, and because it has a nice kind of gooey dinosaur coming out of it, look, and just kind of put little strips or pieces coming out of it. This will be the shell that broke off, so pieces of it, I'll just make pieces of it, so they will all come on top here, and then the pieces of shell, and then the dinosaur coming out of it. So we're going to work on that now and put a little bit more brown and greenery around the egg. The last thing to do is to put the words Easter on it. Good, so I have placed the egg, and some of the gooey stuff coming out. The dinosaur will be placed right inside here. I also repeated the greenery and the moss and the nesty straw around the top to bring some cohesion to the piece, so that is repeated. And I just clipped up pieces of the shell, which was just a piece of Bristol board painted in the same color, because obviously if there's a hole here, well then where's the rest of the egg? I'm going to add those pieces now, and that's it until the letters. Okay, so this is the final product with the eggshells, the dinosaur, the gooiness coming out, the egg. I don't worry to put on the words Easter. It will take too long for me to cut out. And it's almost time for the competition. So this is the hat. And go back together, guys. Please let me know your thoughts on his hat not placing, because there weren't any traditional elements on the hat.